Hey everybody, what's happening? It's Mazda day today. Got a little 2011 Mazda CX-9. We got a check engine light, and we got a cam crank correlation code. We've actually got a P0016, which is a cam crank correlation code bank 1. So, a little bit of a backstory with this vehicle. I got it in here and did all my typical checks. Cam position sensors, crank position sensors, variable valve timing actuators, solenoids, cam phasers, things like that. Now, I didn't know exactly what was going on because this vehicle actually ran pretty well. No noises, no leaks, nothing like that, but I did have a check engine light. Periodically, from time to time, it would run a little bit ratty. One of the customers' complaints. So, couldn't find anything wrong with this vehicle. Played with it for quite some time. I was in and out of the computer and the wiring harness and all the sensors. So I opted to go into the motor and take a look there. I suspected possibly a timing chain guide or a tensioner, or something was loose that was letting it move. What I found when I got in there was a bad water pump. Now this thing didn't leak coolant, it was clear full, there was no noise, nothing unusual. I mean, I've had bad water pumps and timing chains in these before. I've never had one generate a check engine light. But there was enough movement in the pulley, the timing chain pulley itself, that it actually let the bank 1 cam retard about 11 degrees. Now I could see this in my scan data while I was trying to diagnose it. Bank 2 was at 3 degrees, bank 1 was at 11 degrees, retarded. So that chain had actually backed up quite a ways. Let me tell you, I've usually pulled these engines out to do these water pumps. I opted to try to do this one in the vehicle. I wanted to know if it can be done. And it can. It can be done. It's not that difficult. I think the hardest part would be to get the 3 bolts out of the power steering pump and the bracket that the front motor mount bolts to, I think would be the hardest part for you. You can get the timing chain cover out with the AC compressor and the alternator in place. Once you get the upper intake manifold off and both valve covers, it opens this engine up quite a bit. There's quite a bit of room in there, so it may be just as easy for you to try to do it that way instead of pulling your engine out, because honestly, this is the first time I've done it that way, and it wasn't that bad. There's about 6s either way. So hopefully this helps you Mazda CX-9 owners out there. This also applies to like Ford Flex, things like that. Anything with the 3.7 liter engine in it, because Ford and Mazda are kind of in bed together. It's their baby. Seems to be an okay motor, just a really bad design on their water pump because it's buried and driven by the timing chain. So a little bit of a pain in the ass job to deal with. Usually I pull the motor out, but I did this one to see if it could be done in the vehicle, and it can. Not that bad, so give it a shot. If you're a little bit patient and you got some tools, that's definitely doable. So give it a shot. Good luck. If you got any questions, shoot me a question. I'll try to answer it. Now that I've done it in the vehicle, like I said, I usually pull them out. But it can be done in the vehicle, so go ahead and give it a shot. Save you a lot of money if you think you can do it. Hopefully this helps out. Hope you all have a great one. See you later. Bye.